al marcador. Tan bon punt. Jo mateix us canvi número 2 i també ho veig al marcador. Canviem a la cara número 2 del mosaic. Per tant, tenim de fer. I això ho farem quan comenci a sonar l'himne, però ens haurem d'esperar, si no us fa res, que us convidem a fer-ho des del marcador i des de la megafonia. Cara 1, abans de l'himne, quan soni l'himne, indicació per la cara 2. Serà un èxit, donarem color al futbol i donarem color al clàssic i a l'estadi. Evidentment, som-hi Barça, donem la benvinguda i aquí també a tota la gent del Mugàvers que ja sona allò. Bona tarda al Mugàvers, benvinguts al clàssic. Salten, escalfant-se la gespa dels àrbitres del partit, ha saltat el senyor Díaz Escudero i escalfen el senyor Gallego García, el senyor Caballero Martínez, el senyor Sánchez Martínez.
Así como a izquierda, cuatro buenas, velocidad de carrera y como no.
Vale.
Salta prepartit pràcticament començat, 42 minuts passen de les 3, han saltat els jugadors del Real Madrid a escalfar-se, escalfen els àrbitres, escalfen els nostres porters, escalfa Jasper Silesen, escalfa Marc-André Ter Stegen. Si acabes d'arribar al Camp Nou, bona tarda i benvingut. Si acabas de llegar al Camp Nou, buenas tardes y bienvenido. Welcome to the Camp Nou Stadium. How are you? Estem, deien, contents de celebrar la teva arribada a tots els amics culers i barcelonistes situats a primera, segona, tercera graderia. Estem contents, dèiem, que estigueu aquí. Barça-Real Madrid, desena jornada de la Lliga Espanyola de Futbol, el clàssic a la gespa del Camp Nou. Partides.
Molt atents, culers, perquè avui és un dia molt especial. Hem preparat un espectacular mosaic reversible i només amb vosaltres el farem possible. És molt important que seguiu les instruccions que trobareu a la cartolina del vostre seient. Anem a repassar-les. Just abans que els jugadors surtin al camp, l'speaker farà el senyal i veureu el número 1 al videomarcador. Ens aixecarem tots i desplegarem la cara número 1 orientada cap a la gespa. Mantindrem la cartolina ben aixecada i quan soni l'himne del Barça i veieu el número 2 al videomarcador, girarem tots la cartolina mostrant la cara número 2 cap a la gespa. Moltes gràcies a tots! Muy atentos, culés, porque hoy es un día muy especial. Hemos preparado un espectacular mosaico reversible y solo con vosotros lo haremos posible. Es muy importante. Justo antes de que los jugadores salgan al campo, el speaker dará la señal y veréis el número 1 en el videomarcador. Nos levantaremos todos y desplegaremos la cara número 1 orientándola hacia el césped. Mantendremos la cartulina bien levantada y cuando suene el himno del Barça y veréis el número 2 en el videomarcador, giraremos todos la cartulina mostrando la cara número 2 hacia el césped. Muchas gracias a todos.
Atención, que esta es la alineación d'aquest Barça. El clàssic, a la porteria del número 1, marca el dret, Ter Stegen. Amb el número 3, Gerard Piqué. Amb el número 4, Ivan Rakitic. Amb el número 5, i com a capità, Sergio. Amb el número 7, Philippe Coutinho. Amb el número 8, Artur. Amb el número 9, Luis Suárez. Amb el número 12, Rafinha. Amb el número 15, Lenglet. Amb el número 18, Jordi Alba. I amb el número 20, Sergi.
Si és en un passat que ja estàs, no vull canviar. Aprèn i somia. Perquè somia ens ha ensenyat a operar sense tallar, a llegir sense veure, a veure'n sense estar junts. I ara pregunta, com serà el futur? Cases que parlen en tecnologia, ningú no sap. Quan hi ha una cosa que sí que sabem, en tinta molt píxels escrit a parlar, a l'avantguàrdia sempre hi serem per explicar-ho. L'avantguàrdia, amb tu cap al futur.
Arriba el clàssic. I tot és possible. Imagina't que veus el millor gol de la història i que el marca l'àrbitre. O que algú salta al camp, però no és una salva. Imagina't que debuta la futura estrella. Imagina't que tot el món està veient el partit. Tothom veu. I que el públic fa l'altra part. Perquè que una la surt a l'estadi. I el Barça marca per 5 gols. Des de casa seva. Des de l'espai a l'exterior.
de ELclassico. Visita la nostra web i descobreix trucs i consells per ajudar els teus fills a menjar com un pro.
...58 minuts passant de les 3 de la tarda. Escalfa el Gran Madrid i escalfa el nostre equip. Atenció, culers, ho hem explicat 2 vegades, però tenim moltes ganes d'insistir perquè ens quedi rodó. Estiguem a primera graderia, a segona, a tercera, a tribuna, a lateral. Anem a intentar explicar una altra vegada, per la gent que acaba d'arribar, aquest mosaic reversible que farem entre tots. Vol dir que hi ha 2 consignes clau, absolutament clau, perquè això sigui un èxit i donem una molt bona imatge de prepartit abans del clàssic. La primera és que farem un compte enrere i ensenyarem, al primer lloc, el color blau. Per tant, m'ajudeu. Número 1, blau amunt. Sisplau, gràcies. Blau amunt. No el 2, el número 1. El número 1, la cara número 1. Exactament. Ensenyeu-me la cara número 1. Clar que sí. Més. Veig moltes cartolines grogues. Som-hi. Bé. Atenció. Un momentet, que el que farem ara també mentre ensenyem el mosaic és fer aquest fort aplaudiment a la rotllana, als jugadors que s'estan ara mateix concentrant, rotllana, soroll, soroll. Val, atenció, perdoneu-me, seguim. La primera cara del mosaic que ensenyem és la cara número 1. Tota és blava. Veig moltes cartolines grogues, veo muchas cartolinas amarillas. Por favor, podemos hacer un pequeño ensayo, Camp Nou. Levantamos cartolinas por el lado número 1. Aixequem pel costat número 1. Ara! Costat blau, número 1. Costat blau, número 1. Tot el lateral Perfecte, perfecte, ho veig. Val, gràcies. Gràcies, perfecte. I, atenció, a la senyal, girarem. Podem provar-ho un moment, sisplau. Girem, costat 2, color ara. Val, perfecte, ja està. Ja està, ho clavarem, ho farem estupendo. Gràcies, Camp Nou! Gràcies, culers! I si tots animem, guanyarem! I si tots animem, vinga, mans en l'aire, amb l'Obames, gran animació, tot vostre! 15 minuts, 7 minuts en aquests moments passen de les 4 de la tarda. Bona tarda, benvinguts al Camp Nou. Ens sentim les alineacions. La grada d'animació està 100% on fire. Estem preparats. Us recordem, si acabeu d'arribar al vostre lloc, que tenim aquest mosaic doble, que farem un petit compte enrere i primer ensenyarem la cara número 1, tota blava, la cara número 1, i que després us indicarem, aguantarem uns segons, us indicarem el canvi de cara, aquest mosaic amb el que rebrem els jugadors, al igual que l'animació de la grada d'animació, al igual que tots els culers. Vinga, Camp Nou!
Attention, Barca fans! Today is a very special day. We've prepared a spectacular reversible mosaic, and we need your help to make it possible. It's very important to follow the instructions printed on the card in your seat. Let's take a look. Moments before the players come out onto the field, the public address announcer will make an announcement.
Ensenyar la primera cara del mosaic i aguantem. 3, 2, 1. Mosaic blau. Mosaic blau. Cara número 1. Cara número 1.
Yang banyak Vasquez tadi.
Ya, kita saksikan Jordi Alba memang tampil sangat luar biasa, sementara Lucas Vasquez dimasukkan dan ia menggantikan Varane.
Varane cedera memang tadi. Ya, akhir pertandingan kelihatan dia cedera sehingga Nacho agak ditarik ke tengah dan Vasquez mungkin yang mengisi kanan.
Ya, ini yang kita tunggu pemirsa, bagaimana perubahan-perubahan. Ya, sementara Puyol juga hadir kembali, menjadi sebuah hal yang sangat menarik. Dan baiklah pemirsa, sekarang waktu kita saksikan babak kedua Barcelona menghadapi Real Madrid. Selamat menyaksikan.
Them exposed yet, have given away headed goals and headed chances all season. Lucas can supply that.
Duncan, no changes for Football Club Barcelona that I can tell from here.
No changes for Barca, and just on the Asensio debate, I watched him warming up throughout half-time, and he was really being put through his paces by the Real Madrid coaches, so I think we can expect to see Marco Asensio very, very soon.
Jordi Alba on the ball for Barcelona, plays it inside to Busquets. Piqué picking out Sergio Roberto, had an excellent first half and just steers that one away from Isco. Isco's head going back in cartoon fashion there as Sergio Roberto zoomed past him. This is Coutinho. Finds Rafinha. Now Rakitic is going to have a shot. Didn't catch it. It'll be a goal kick.
But Rafinha came very close to getting his foot on the end of the misguided shot from the Croat, and that would have caught Courtois out had he touched it.
It's great for Barcelona to get an early shot in the first seconds of the first half just to show their intent again.
Courtois with the goal kick. First touch for Lucas Vasquez. He nods it out of touch. It'll be a throw in which Jordi Alba prepares to take for Barcelona. So it did really well to hold it up, takes a knock from Lucas and stays down. Clutching there an ankle, I think, or the top of the boot. He's back on his feet now. Sergio Roberto sends it down the line and directly into the realm of Thibaut Courtois. Casemiro. Just as you can see on your screens, the Barcelona lineup. Just to confirm for you, Ter Stegen in goal, Sergio Roberto, Piqué, Lenglet and Alba at the back, Busquets, Coutinho, Arthur in midfield, and nominally up front, Rafinha, Coutinho and Suarez. Real Madrid, Courtois in goal, Ramos, Nacho, Marcelo and now Lucas at the back. Rafa Varane played the first half, Lucas a second half sub. Midfield, Casemiro, Modric, Kroos and Isco with Bale and Benzema up front.
The way that they're lining up right now for Simon, at the moment Casemiro has done what Busquets done. He's dropped into the back two of Nacho and Ramos, allowing both Lucas and Marcelo and Uri to play as proper wing-backs.
Kroos called by Suarez, free kick given. Suarez thought he collected that one legally. The referee had a different opinion as Kroos picks out Lucas Vázquez. Isco back to Kroos, Vázquez again. Interesting that Vázquez should be the man Lopetegui selects to try and get him out of this mess he's got himself into.
His distribution is very good.
But when he's a man who's been more or less ostracised by Lopetegui so far this season.
Little by little, he's fought his way back in. The fact that he started against Victoria, I think, was an indication that the coach believes that, one, he's committed, and two, when he puts the ball into the box, it will profit the guys like Benzema and Bale who can head it.
Marcelo's cross is a good one, and Lenglet did really well to get there on the far post ahead of Benzema. That's the aerial threat you were talking about earlier.
We're going to see it from both sides for the remainder of this match.
Modric, Lucas Vázquez, blocked by Alba. That's Casemiro's ball. Toni Kroos. Casemiro again. Marcelo again calling for it. Casemiro gives it away. Intelligent touch from Rakitic to Suarez. Suarez, plenty of blue and red shirts with him. He tries to lay it off and just catches the toe of Sergio Ramos.
The Madrid captain read that perfectly, Simon. He knew what was coming.
Yeah, but really, Suarez has got to do much better than that. Suarez has got to do much better than that. Three options on and didn't take any of them. That's the second time. Did it at the end of the first half as well.
Marcelo, Benzema gets the return ball from the Brazilian. Is Bale. Bale turning, returns it to Benzema. More intent here from Madrid. Lucas plays it in short to Isco. Across the face of the goal comes to Marcelo, and Marcelo gets one back for Real Madrid. Marcelo it had to be. It's 2-1.
Brazilian defender, and if you look at the moment when he profits from the chaos, he takes a touch off either his belly or his chest just to change the angle so that he's got a shot on goal. That's the type of improvisation you get from Marcelo. It's really cleverly finished. Barcelona had 67. The ball in from Isco is really clever. It's not defended particularly well. Look at that touch. That's a touch that opens up a minute piece of room so that he can score and make it 2-1.
A combination from Benzema and Bale. From Benzema and Bale. Benzema with plenty of intention there. Lucas did well, I felt, and Marcelo's finish at pleasure, really, Steve.
Yeah, well, he takes it brilliantly across the player, takes it on between his chest and his belly, just pushes it across. Piqué, I think, that was coming out, opened the angle up for him, and he sticks it away.
Well, that's just the kind of start to the second half Madrid would have been looking for. A little bit sloppy from Barca, as you said, Graham. And Madrid right back in this game.
It's really important to emphasise what you finished the half saying. Sloppy by Barcelona, that the goal difference was only 2, not 3 or 4, as it could easily have been. And suddenly they're paying for that.
But seconds before that, you've got Suarez who had three passes on the edge of the box, should have done much better. It should have been a goal. Madrid go up the park and score.
Alba appealing for handball against Modric. Would have been difficult to see how the Croatian could have avoided that. Artur losing out, Modric finding Isco. Shimmy shammy away from Rafinha. Isco still on the ball. Leaves it to Cruz. Cruz finds Lucas Vázquez. Real opportunity for Real Madrid here to show their pride and their quality. Bale easily dispossessed. Reacts to Rakitic. Play on, says the referee. Suarez trying to square it. And it will be a Barcelona corner. And he's going to have a word and perhaps a card. It's going to be Coutinho to take it. Straight into the hands of Thibaut Courtois. He's quick to release it. Isco chasing, so too is Alba. Isco gets to it. He's got Benzema with him, Cruz as well. Lucas to the right. And Benzema's hands go to his head as that one just lost his impetus a little bit. Cruz wins it back from Arthur. Signalling to Suarez. Isco. Benzema. Taking on Sergio Roberto. Puts in Gareth Bale. Blocked by Clement Lenglet. Piqué to play it out. Finds Rafinha. In turn he finds Coutinho.
Much less structured, and it's betting on the fact that their pace, power and technique can compete with Football Club Barcelona. And until now, one of the biggest differences with three at the back, including Casemiro dropping in between Nacho and Ramos, it's liberated wing-backs to play high up the pitch, and it's causing Barcelona difficulties. But each defence is being caught 2v2, 3v3. It's ebb and flow playground football, entertaining to watch.
Toni Kroos to take the free kick. Swings it in towards Gareth Bale. He brings it back. It's headed out by Rakitic. Benzema miscues. Rafinha's attempted clearance hitting Jordi Alba. Isco on the ball. Plays it wide to the left to Marcelo. Marcelo's cross looking for Bale. Finding the head in the end of Ramos. Positive from Real Madrid, Steve.
Yeah, the changes come, Simon, from Lucas coming on. Hold up.
Busquets gives it away to Cruz. Cruz finds Bale. It comes to Modric off the base of the post. Ter Stegen absolutely rooted to the spot. And Real Madrid have Barcelona in their total control right now.
Barcelona, change that word around. Barcelona don't have control of the position, the structure of the game, the tempo of the game, or of the ball. They haven't found any equilibrium since Real Madrid up the pace.
And it's as though the Camp Nou understands that, and all of a sudden the decibel levels rise.
Yeah, Barca on the ropes at the moment, Simon, and as you quite rightly say, the fans understanding that, identifying that and trying to get behind their team. Whistles now for possession for Real Madrid.
Isco got Marcelo outside it. Benzema leaves it. Marcelo cuts it back to Isco. Danger here. Isco miscuing it, and it will be a throw-in.
This isn't just on the players. There's a massive focus on Valverde to try and understand immediately why there are so many overs, why there are white shirts arriving on the edge of the box unmarked. It isn't simply work rate. He has to understand how his team needs to change its shape and its marking pattern in order to cope with the way in which Real Madrid have introduced width and pace.
Duncan, any response from the Barcelona dugout that you can see?
Not as yet, Simon, not as yet, but it's been a real turnaround here. Real Madrid did start fairly well in the first half, I thought, but nothing like this, because now what they're doing is they're actually creating chances. There's some final product for Real Madrid. Once again, it's Marcelo who rescues them. Graham mentioned his third goal in 3 games in all competitions. It's his second in LaLiga this season.
Ramos finds Marcelo. Marcelo gets the rub of the green a little bit there, but manages to find Isco, who in turn picks out Benzema. Benzema turning, trying the cross. It took a nasty deflection. It'll be a corner for Real Madrid. Barcelona rocking on their heels at the moment, Graham.
Simon, it's chaos. Lucas went hit on the touchline. Nobody looked at him, so that meant that when they were running in there, Real Madrid had 2 over at the back post. If the cross had been delivered, it would have been punished.
Isco with the cross. It's headed clear for another corner by Ivan Rakitic.
All hands on deck. Look what happened. Valverde just ordered Coutinho to go back to the edge of the box. Nobody on the halfway line for the break for Football Club Barcelona. All hands on deck.
Isco crosses to the far post, overhits this one. It'll be a goal kick, and there's a round of applause from the home fans. Applause of relief, I think, right now, as Barca were right up against the ropes, and there's a momentary respite from that.
Simon Dembele warming up on the sidelines. He's the only Barca player warming up at the moment. I don't know what Steve makes of that potential change.
Yeah, it's got. This is what I said at the beginning of the game, Dunk. I think that the pace of Dembele could change things. Even now, Barcelona got the 2 goals. Madrid come back into the game. You need somebody to pace up front. Suarez doesn't have it. Coutinho doesn't really have it, and certainly Rafinha doesn't have it. So I would see the straight swap for Rafinha and Dembele.
Really interesting to see now how Real Madrid it is who are snapping into the challenges, winning the 50-50 balls. It was the other way round throughout the whole of the first half. It really is a game of 2 halves.
But it's I mean, it has to be acknowledged as not just a change of attitude, but a tactical change from Lopetegui, which so far has functioned. 13 minutes gone, still 2-1 to Barcelona, but the chaos that he's engendered means that Barcelona haven't responded either physically or tactically to the alterations.
The second consecutive foul by Real Madrid in the centre circle. It's taken quickly this time. Rakitic wide to Rafinha. Sergio Roberto inside to Busquets. Rakitic, Suarez. He picks out Jordi Alba. Lays a low one in. Arthur does well to keep it in play, returning it to Alba. Alba very nearly finding the feet of Suarez. Still Alba. Tremendous play from Jordi Alba. Lovely step over from Coutinho. Rakitic gives it away to Isco. Wins it back to his credit. Coutinho, good ball. Rafinha. Busquets. Doesn't even think of shooting. Finds Arthur. Now Rakitic. Sergio Roberto making a run. Rakitic sees him. Post from Suarez. Tremendous play from Football Club Barcelona there. All credit to Ivan Rakitic and to Sergio Roberto, and still the attack continues. Busquets. Alba cushioning that one for Suarez, and it's played out by Casemiro. One straight back again by Rakitic. Both teams have hit the woodwork since the restart. 30 minutes to go, and 30 minutes at this level is going to be thrilling indeed. Busquets. Rakitic. Sergio Roberto. Still Sergio Roberto finds Suarez, manages to get it to Rafinha. Marcelo nearly taking it off him, and I think Rafinha felt that he left that one go because it had come off Marcelo, the linesman, had other ideas. Throw to Real Madrid. Benzema just caught there by Rafinha. It's played back to Courtois. Picks out Lucas Vázquez. Nacho clears. Modric brings it down from the skies superbly well, turning inside Alba. Waiting for the arrival and the pace of Lucas. He manages to find Isco. Isco thinking about a shot for a while there till he realised he was blocked by Rakitic. Marcelo inside to Isco. Isco's cross blocked by Gerard Piqué. Rafinha can't find a route to the pass. It comes to Toni Kroos. Cuts inside to Isco. Gerard Piqué with a block. It'll be a corner. No, it won't.
Flag was up. The play was detained. The referee looked to his right, saw that the flag was up. Piqué didn't know it. That's the crucial thing. As this chance comes through, he feels it's a goal-saving challenge. He equals what Ramos has been doing at the other end to get him to rob Luis Suarez. Crucial from Piqué, who is giving a rollicking, if I can use that word, to Rafinha for not finding any other way out of defence, neither passing it crisply or shoving it into space and giving that opportunity away.
Rakitic wins the aerial ball, it falls loose, it's collected by Nacho, he finds Ramos. Ramos down the line looking for Benzema. Benzema just seems to be a totally changed player in the second half. Ramos again, Isco stretching, Busquets stretching too. Suarez with a superb ball, the flag up for offside against Sergio Roberto.
Duncan might be able to confirm to us that the number of players warming up for Barca has increased.
Semedo's just joined Dembélé on the touchline, the pair of them now warming up. Dembélé's been there for a good few minutes now. So he'll be ready to come on any moment now, I think.
One of the moves you can interpret from that is that it could be Semedo at right back and Sergio Roberto move further forward to try and get some control for the sacrifice of Rafinha.
Busquets turning nonchalantly away from Gareth Bale. It's played back by Sergio Roberto to Ter Stegen. He finds Clement Lenglet. Coutinho. Arthur to Busquets. How the Camp Nou love Arthur. Coutinho. Still Coutinho. That's a good ball in, and so close.
Deflected wide by the captain again, I'm pretty sure.
If it was, then it's an absolutely superb save. Jordi Alba going down.
Look at this block, Simon. I'm absolutely sure that Alba makes a good contact, and it does. Yeah. It's just the outstretched top of his foot from Sergio Ramos that shovels that narrowly wide.
Brilliant second half performance by Madrid, but led by their captain. It is a corner though, it's played short to Arthur. Now Jordi Alba. Arthur again. Plays it in for Coutinho, he whips the cross in. Ramos clears. And Toni Kroos went up to head clear. The referee wants no afters from Sergio Ramos. Kroos goes down and stays down, and now groggily gets to his feet.
The referee's judged that so well.
He's been superb,
difficult. The players were around him, urging him to look for a yellow card as we see a replay of the way in which with his little touch and flicking it in. The referee was so right to judge that. It was shoulder to shoulder between the German and the Brazilian.
Piqué with a clearance. Kroos up for that with Arthur. It falls to Rakitic over the top to Suarez. Falls nicely for Suarez. Still Suarez, and in the end it's brilliantly defended by Casemiro and Ramos. Somewhat spoiled by Nacho though. And in the end it's Lucas who comes back, and it will be a corner.
I think it's worth commenting that up until now, Sergio Ramos' season has been as erratic, as lacking in concentration as probably any of us can remember. And during this second half, time and time again, he's reminded us why he's been captain of this club, captain of this country.
First change about to happen, Simon. It's Nelson Semedo who's just about to come on for Football Club Barcelona.
Well, first the corner will be taken, it seems. Coutinho. An in-swinger into the hands of Thibaut Courtois. On the break, Benzema for Real Madrid. He's got Isco to his right. Not the greatest ball to Isco from Benzema. He was caught by a combination of Alba and Rafinha right in front of you, I believe, Duncan.
Not quite, but not far away. And right in front of me as we speak now is Nelson Semedo, who's getting his last instructions from Ernesto Valverde before he comes onto the field of play.
Modric with the throw, back to Nacho. Casemiro under pressure from Suarez. Courtois out to Ramos. Marcelo. Toni Kroos. Back to Courtois. Casemiro. Look, Isco.
Look at Lucas. So if Isco gets free now, Lucas on his own with the left back committed.
There's Lucas taking advantage of the space. Benzema wants it. In comes the cross. Benzema over the top.
I'm telling you right now, it's absolutely unbelievable. Lucas twice now has just gone for a little hide. He stood in the touchline, hiding in plain view. Not one of the Barca technical staff, not one of the Barca defence. And so Jordi Alba has got overs. Isco drops into the space. Alba has to go to him, and it leaves Lucas absolutely on his own.
Graham, Jordi Alba was rushing back, shouting at Ivan Rakitic, gesticulating that he had to be covering that left flank, and he wasn't anywhere near, as you quite rightly point out.
Well, Semedo's going to come on to replace Rafinha. Obviously, as you pointed out, Graham, we see Sergio Roberto move further forward. But as we look at we're just past the halfway mark of this second period, we're much closer to Real Madrid making it 2-2 than Barca extending their lead.
We must have equilibrium. In the first half, we commented that Barcelona had scoring chances to be 3 or 4 goals up. Right now, Real Madrid have scored chances to be 3-2 ahead, and they are playing significantly cleverer and more committed football than the home side right now.
Flicked on superbly by Sergio Roberto. Suarez very aware of the presence of Coutinho. Sergio Roberto wants it back. Coutinho can't quite reach him. Loose ball falls to Busquets. He picks out Semedo for his first touch. Quick to feed it back to Sergio Roberto. Now Rakitic. Piqué. Langley. Trying to thread it through between Lucas and Isco. To Alba, didn't make it. Isco on the ball. Inside to Casemiro. Now Modric. Ramos to Marcelo. Benzema. Ramos, Cruz, Ramos square to Nacho, Isco, Casemiro. Finally they see Lucas. It's intercepted though by Alba. Coutinho on his way, finds Suarez. Plenty of space for Sergio Roberto. Suarez and Coutinho just about in the area. Square to Suarez. He goes down, easily dispossessed by Toni Kroos. Kroos to Modric. Bale controlling it. Now Lucas Vázquez. Gareth Bale. Being harried and followed by Lenglet. Toni Kroos. Benzema was calling for it. He gets it, but the flag up for offside.
Honestly, I have to say that I'm confused by Valverde. He's now taken Dembele in. It begins to look as if he's going to be. Duncan will confirm whether Dembele's going in just to sit down for a while to get changed. But this is a game, in my money, that screams out for Vidal.
It's coming on now, Graham. Coming on right now.
Dembele ahead of Vidal.
Got to be, Graham. He needs the pace. There's no pace. No pace up front.
There with
that's what's causing the problem. They can't get out.
Isco, Benzema just stumbling as he saw that one was struck so firmly. It'll be a goal kick. Again, moments of respite for Football Club Barcelona. Sorry, Steve, I had to interrupt you.
Yeah, no problem. Sergio Roberto's playing in that right-hand side right now, and he's a good, and he's a guy that will give you everything he can, but he's not a specialist. And Dembele is. And I know I'm critical towards him, but this game's been crying out from the first minute from Dembele for his pace and nothing else, and I think he'll come on now and do the job.
Suarez penalised for a push on Casemiro. The whistle came a little bit late for the taste of some of the fans in the Camp Nou. To my mind, the push was relatively clear as Dembele prepares to come on, and he will be replacing. He's going to have to wait a little while as Modric collects this. It's going to fall nicely for Modric. Trying to twist and turn to get away from Busquets. He finds Marcelo. Isco. Marcelo. Advantage Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Of course, with the ball still in play, Dembele is going to have to wait. Ter Stegen to Arthur, Jordi Alba, who always dispossessed easily, gives it away really to Lucas. Semedo under pressure from Marcelo. Wow, he got away with that. I'm not sure that was intentional 100%. Rakitic, Sergio Roberto, and that is really well defended.
I think if back to Steve's point, had that been Dembele running onto that, he would have reached it and toe-poked it.
I'll tell you one thing, Casemiro is almost better as a central defender than as a central midfielder.
The more under pressure he is, the more responsibility on his shoulders, the more he's risen to this game. He's strolling through it. It's a performance like we haven't seen from him for a couple of months. I would point out that although Sergio Roberto may be the obvious candidate, Coutinho is another possibility for this change. We're about to understand who Valverde wants to take off any second now.
It's going to be a throw to Barca. Duncan, it's Coutinho, is it, who's coming off?
Yeah, confirmed it's Coutinho, number 7, who's been replaced by Ousmane Dembele, and what a chance for Ousmane Dembele. He's been very disappointing in recent weeks, but he's got a massive opportunity to make the Camp Nou faithful fall in love with him once again, as they did at the beginning of this season.
Well, obviously, given the circumstances, Dembele getting a loud cheer, not exactly the most popular player right now after what's gone on so far this season, but getting support of the fans initially. Toni Kroos for Real Madrid. Ramos to Modric. Ramos with the cross. Advantage Marc-André Ter Stegen.
If you take your hat off to Valverde, in Semedo and Dembele, you've got two of the most frustrating, two of the least defensively reliable players on the pitch. He's gambled that they'll bring him the win.
Lovely play from Alba to pick out Dembele. This time he feeds it wide to Sergio Roberto. Sergio Roberto with other options. Suarez with the goal. What a header. 3-1 to Barcelona against the run of play. Luis Suarez, the man who does it. Dembele with the break, with the layup to Sergio Roberto. He cuts it back. And Suarez's header, Steve, is the header of a real goal scorer.
It was a fabulous header. He's adjusted to it. The break comes from Dembele. When you see Dembele running from midfield, they start to back off because they know he's got real close. So they back off, leave the space open, people backing off. Simple pass through to Sergio Roberto. Watch the adjustment now from Suarez. Brilliant. That power on it was incredible from that distance.
What goal? Well, I'll tell you what, Duncan, that's your definition of a brilliant substitution.
Luis Suarez right next to me now, giving high fives to the kid sat behind me with Leo Messi. He's really, really happy. 18-yard box, right at the edge of the 18-yard box. There he is. This happens about 45 centimetres away from me. But what a header to get that much power on it, because the cross from Sergio Roberto was good, but the finish was something very, very special. 2 goals for Suarez, moves his tally to 6 goals for the season.
Graham Hunter, football's a cruel game. Just when Real Madrid had got themselves back into this game, they find themselves 2 goals down again.
It's a beautiful game, though, because Valverde said, I will roll the dice, I will open up my play, I will risk that we'll get the goal rather than expose ourselves. We sat on Friday, previewed this game, and I warned Suarez loves the Classico. It was 6-10 before that. It's now 8-11 against Real Madrid for Football Club Barcelona.
Well, just to top that up, Simon, we said at the beginning of the game that Suarez would take the responsibility for this match, and he's certainly done that. It's a big match for him today, and I think he'll endear themselves more and more by the Barcelona.
A naughty one from Suarez here.
What colour's the card?
It's going to be a yellow card. It's going to be a yellow card, but I tell you what, the Real Madrid players not at all happy with this challenge from Luis Suarez.
Nacho down and rolling. There's Suarez seeming to apologise. I imagine he's apologising.
And the referee, Duncan, went to talk to the Barca manager.
He did. And he was very quickly over. There's going to be a change, by the way, for Real Madrid. Asensio coming on
to replace Gareth Bale.
Replacing Gareth Bale, exactly.
Well, the response of the Camp Nou, quite clear what they think of Gareth Bale. Duncan, how do you feel from your vantage point? Gareth Bale has influenced the Classico today.
Well, he hasn't, has he? Let's be honest. Even in this second half where Real Madrid have improved, I don't think Gareth Bale's been one of the best players by a long way. I think they've improved a lot through midfield. Benzema's looks sharper, but I think the man on the ball at the moment, Toni Kroos, even though that's not the best pass, has really improved in the second half.
There's a chance for Sergio Roberto. Thibaut Courtois quick to realise the danger, quick out of his 6-yard box to collect. Ramos to play the ball forward, lays it off to Luka Modric, under pressure from Arthur. Modric gets away from him. Marcelo keeps it in play. Can only give it away. Clement Langlais to Busquets. And it's Isco with the challenge from behind on this occasion. The referee has a look, has a think, waves play on. Gerard Piqué. Madrid forced to leave masses of space behind them now.
If I can step into Steve's shoes, apart from the fact that he predicted that Dembélé in space with his pace could open this game up, one of the things Steve hasn't liked about Dembélé so far is, does he have a plan? He knew exactly what to do there. Turned, ran, laid it off. Right choices by the Frenchman.
The message getting through little by little to his man Dembélé.
If so, then Barcelona will find themselves with a player worth their 120 million euros.
Lucas caught by Jordi Alba there and seems to be suffering, Duncan.
Yeah, he's down. He's caught very late by Jordi Alba.
Jordi Alba, sorry, yeah.
Jordi Alba very quick to come over and apologise, as was Luis Suarez. It has to be said after that challenge on Nacho. He knew he was late. Both players knew they were late, and they were very quick to say sorry. Vasquez now back up on his feet and looks absolutely fine.
Well, he seemed to be struggling a little bit, but calling for the ball, so prepared to put up with the pain and play through it.
He's consistently off the pitch. Yeah. It's extraordinary. He's been hanging for that ball, actually behind the shy line.
Benzema, Modric to Lucas Basket, forced to play it back to Nacho, now Casemiro. Lovely ball to Marcelo, superb control of course from Marcelo. Little cheeky back heeler to Isco. Isco's cross to the far post. Basket couldn't quite get the better of Jordi Alba in the aerial battle.
That's a great pass.
Plenty of space now for Barca. Rakitic turning. Got Sergio Roberto with him. Suarez. Piqué sprinting forward. Piqué wants a Classico goal, but it's ahead of Sergio Roberto rather ineffectively. Bundles through into the hands of Thibaut Courtois. How typical of Gerard Piqué to follow that counter-attack.
Have to pick up on what Steve's been talking about Dembélé. That pass across the midfield to open up space and cut out 4 or 5 white shirts. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous decision making again.
Lenglet heading it back to Marc-Andre ter Stegen.
Julian Lopetegui extremely animated on the touchline, talking to his players but also talking to the fourth official, now having a word with Ernesto Valverde, but he still thinks that he's got every chance, or his side have got every chance to get back into this game.
One of the things he's not happy about, I think, Duncan, you'll be closer to the action, I think Marcelo has begun to limp, and as soon as he flicks the ball wide, you can see him going down, holding the outside of his thigh. You're closer to it now, Duncan.
Yeah, he's gingerly walking towards the sideline, pulling his shirt up over his eyes, and I don't think he can continue here. It's Mariano who's going to come on, and as you said earlier, Graham, it's Vidal, Arturo Vidal, who's going to come on for Football Club Barcelona. Here you see the change, Marcelo replaced by Mariano. It's a brave move from Julian Lopetegui, and there will be a tactical change here.
Well, it's a last-ditch change, really, isn't it? With 10 minutes to go, 9 minutes to go, the score at 3-1. Marcelo obviously can't continue anyway. He took a knock in the Champions League midweek. I don't think this one's got anything to do with that. I
think it's a hamstring. Yeah. I think it was after the back heel that it made just out there wide and it's caught him.
Benzema doing well there, showing tremendous strength and desire. Lays it off. And the shot from Marco Asensio off target. Well, your call was right as well, Graham, as Arturo Vidal prepares to come on, and the Camp Nou becoming a party.
All I'll say is that he crossed the manager on social media. They made their peace, and the reports I was hearing from the training ground was that his performances have been impressive.
An error there from Ramos, taken advantage of to set Suarez through. Here's hat-trick! 4-1 to Barca. Hat-trick for Luis Suarez.
time. It was a sublime finish from Suarez. All the credit in the world you can imagine you would expect for a Barcelona top striker. Takes it straight up to the keeper. Courtois, one of the best in the world, just clicks it over and clears you out.
A little bit of kudos here because is it Sergio Roberto who just makes sure that he doesn't go to ground before he gets the ball away. He understands exactly in the way that Suarez didn't before halftime that whatever his balance is and it's going, he has to set the striker away. This is a genius. This is the Phil Mickelson sand wedge over the keeper. But Sergio Roberto went, I am not going down until I get this ball away, and that's the genesis of the work.
Luis Suarez with the hat-trick, huge smile on the Chilean's face, on the Uruguayan face. 4-1 to Barcelona, and Vidal comes on to replace Arthur.
Yes, Arthur, who's gone off, who's had another magnificent match for Football Club Barcelona, very quickly making himself a fan's favourite here at the Camp Nou, and a hat-trick, as you mentioned, for Luis Suarez. No Messi, no problem. He's gone on to 7 goals, tied with the Argentine as Barca's top scorer.
Sergio Roberto finds Semedo, trying to get away from Asensio, forced back. He's played himself down a dark alley, but thanks to Isco's challenge, wins a free kick.
Let's just go back to Suarez, Simon. He's done this in more than one occasion where he does rise to the occasion when he's needed, and this has been an absolutely perfect example of somebody taking the responsibility, an experienced pro on the pitch at the top level, taking responsibility and it working out. Brilliant.
Dembélé spying the run from Vidal, so too did Sergio Ramos, who plays it out nicely to Cruz. Cruz caught by Sergio Roberto, and to the tremendous disappointment of Busquets, the referee blows for a free kick. Here's Asensio. Isco back to Asensio. Casemiro. Benzema does well to find Asensio. Mariano in the middle, so too Basket, so too is Clement Lenglet, who clears. Collected by Semedo. There's a chase for Sergio Roberto, advantage Casemiro. Duncan, can you read anything in the body language of Julian Lopetegui down there on the edge?
Much of it, other than the last 10 minutes or so. At least his Real Madrid side gave a good go at it. His tactical change at half-time certainly worked, moving to 3 at the back. And putting, above all, Lucas Vázquez out on this wing has definitely changed this match. At least they played with personality. He's been bouncing around his technical area, but he's got his hands in his pockets again now, and he looks like a defeated man. But there's some kind of positive, surely, that he can take from this second-half performance.
A cheeky back healer to Vidal from Dembélé. Barca starting to really enjoy themselves here. Certainly the fans are, as we move into the last 5 minutes. Ole's ringing around the ground. Busquets managed to find Semedo despite going down. Piqué to Lenglet. Now Jordi Alba. Dembélé. Alba. Vidal dispossessed. It's one straight back again. Rakitic to Dembélé, keeps the ball in play. Gets away from Nacho. Gets the cross in. Area and heads back into the dugout. 5-1 to Barcelona. Vidal with the fifth.
Steve, don't you regret saying that Dembélé might come on and change this game now, because he's done practically nothing. Reached the ball, going out of touch.
He did.
Beautifully to the back edge.
Exactly, takes a man on, he gets to the byline, he puts a perfect cross in, and it's a wonderful fifth goal. We'll see it again here in replay. Stretching the wall, keeps it on. He just steps back naturally as if he's not there, puts it into the middle of the box, 6 yards out, and Vidal comes on and smashes it home with his head.
Great run to the far post from Vidal as well.
Absolutely, supporting the play. Doing exactly what he's got to do. And that's what you do. And that's what we were discussing here. I think it was Graham that mentioned it. Top players have got to work hard, really hard. That's why they're top players. And that's what Vidal did in that occasion. Supporting the play, got in the 6-yard box and route to the ward.
Lucas Vázquez for Real Madrid made such an impact when he came on at half-time. But Barcelona have just proved too much for them, and the Camp Nou is jumping right now. Every single fan in this old stadium jumping up and down. The whole table here where we're commentating from is vibrating to spectacular scenes.
November 2010 is the last time not only that Barca scored 5 against Madrid here, but November 2010, Mourinho's first Classico, is the last time I have seen this entire stadium bouncing up and down as 98,000 people leap up and down and sing songs that, I mean, it's not up to me. Anybody who doesn't jump is a Madrid fan, is what they're singing.
It's rocking.
And don't forget they've not won on their last 4 games here against Real Madrid. Real Madrid have picked up 2 victories and 2 draws in the last 5 games. It's not in the last 4 games. It's not since 2015 that Barca last won here, and it's turned into an absolute thumping.
It's down to Sergio Roberto. He cuts to the goal. What a save! And Semedo unable to bring the ball under control. Thibaut Courtois has just prevented Barca from making it 6.
What you're watching is players who think, why is there only a minute left?
And can Benzema pull one back? Well, no, he can't, because Clement Lenglet, cool as you like, plays himself out of trouble, and the home fans love it.
And look at Piqué, he's going up for a goal.
Of course he is. That's what he does. And a goal! Semedo! Oh, it's narrowly wide.
Piqué held his pass.
Was it offside?
Semedo bent his one and waited. The linesman definitely put his flag up. Here's the save. It goes straight at him with such power.
What an attempt from Suarez. Spectacular attempt.
Flag goes up. I swear to you, we're watching Barca players who are loving every pass, whose confidence surges through their veins. They're responding to the noise from the crowd, and they're all wishing that there were more than the 2 added minutes, which we've just seen on the board, remain for Barcelona and Real Madrid to see out this astonishing Classico.
But you can imagine Madrid defensively are all over the place. They're not holding a line. There's just no coordination about it at all. This is an embarrassing evening for Real Madrid, for the club.
And goodbye, and as an evening for Lopetegui.
Mariano returning it, and Benzema rubbing salt into Madrid's wound there as he drags that one across the face of the goal. Look at circumstances on the face of Florentino Perez, the Real Madrid president, sitting next to Bartomeu, the Barca president. Got the feeling that's the look of a man who's going to be making some changes over the next few months. Sergio Roberto, who's been absolutely brilliant all evening. Vidal. Busquets to Vidal. Rakitic. Semedo. Suarez into the hands of Thibaut Courtois.
Cheers to Real Madrid, need this whistle. Barca with every single attack threatening to score, playing with verve and a vivacity that only a team that knows their opponent is beaten produces.
And isn't it interesting, because this game, don't forget, was on a knife edge at one stage. Modric hit the post, it would have been 2-2, and the game could have been so different, but the introduction of Dembélé has really just changed this game and destroyed Real Madrid.
Ramos. Closing moments of the game. There it is, the final whistle. One of those historic scorelines. Football Club Barcelona 5, Real Madrid 1.
Managers straight to one another, big, firm, public handshake.
Well, they know the difference between the football and reality and what can happen when you manage at this level of pressure and intensity. The Madrid players who
playing them